You got football fans who couldn't tell you the difference between Red in 1989, suddenly blasting Taylor Swift on Spotify. Don't act like you weren't either. And debating which one of her albums is the best. Then you got the Swifties. Now, train wreck or Fairytale? Okay, let's be honest. If 5 years ago you had Travis Kelce puts a ring on Taylor Swift on your 2025 predictions list, then you won the internet because the rest of us didn't see that coming. I mean, the NFL and the music world don't usually overlap unless somebody's singing the national anthem or performing at halftime. But here we are, Taylor Swift, emotional storyteller, and Travis Kelce, Marvel football superhero apparently, deciding that they're going to team up on this thing called life. So it's like The Bachelor met the Super Bowl and decided to make fan fiction canon or something. And the funny thing is that so far, it kind of weirdly works, I guess. They seem to be the kind of couple that makes you say, wait, what? What? But then you see them together and it kind of clicks. One minute you're watching Travis on the field, the next somebody screaming the lyrics to Love Story. And suddenly the two worlds don't feel that far apart for their fans. Okay, so let's just pause for a second and try to figure out what makes this duo so interesting to the public, supposedly. So on one side, you got Travis Kelce, not just an NFL player, but the guy on the Kansas City Chiefs. Athletic, funny, and has the confidence that makes him a fan favorite even outside of football. He's got that whole larger-than-life vibe when you just know the guy can walk in any room and instantly become the center of attention, right? Okay, so he's got that. Then there's Taylor Swift, and I don't even need to say much because at this point, she's basically her own universe. Her tours literally crash ticket sites. Heck, her fan base is bigger than the population of most countries. And a lot of females feel like the songs that she writes were pulled straight out of their diaries. That's why she can turn a doggone breakup into a #1 Billboard hit song. So when these two came together, I guess you could say it was like the ultimate crossover event. You got football fans who couldn't tell you the difference between Red in 1989, suddenly blasting Taylor Swift on Spotify. Don't act like you weren't either. And debating which one of her albums is the best. And then you got the Swifties now learning the difference between a touchdown and a freaking field goal and showing up at tailgates with friendship bracelets. So the culture clash is absolutely hilarious. Now they're engaged. And all I can think about is one word: prenup. Now, I'm not being pessimistic. They're both rich as heck, so prenup should be a no-brainer. But here's where things get a little interesting. On paper, this has all the makers of a fairy tale, right? You got the stadiums full of cheering fans, the private jets, the over-the-top moments that feel like they were pulled from a freaking movie script. It's like some old-school Disney-ish, right? But then you zoom out a little bit and you realize being in the spotlight 24/7, that's not easy. Every move they make, every word they say, every outfit they wear, dissected and analyzed to death. Add in their insane schedules with his football season and her world tours, and you realize that it might not be just a fairy tale carriage ride, but also like a high-speed chase with paparazzi and deadlines chasing you, you know? And here's another thing, and this is the one thing that worries me the most. Both of them are A-type personalities. We've talked about that on this channel a lot. Travis is hyper-competitive, driven, and thrives in high-pressure environments, right? Taylor Swift, same thing. Built a whole empire on it. Put two people like that in the same relationship, and bruh, one spark could blow that whole thing up. Yeah, all their fans and all want the storybook ending, but let's keep it real. Real life is messy. But that's kind of what makes this story so fascinating, I guess. It's like a mix of glitter and grit. So it could either romantically inspire a generation, and Lord knows we need it with these declining birth rates, or serve as a cautionary tale. Either way, everybody's watching. So what do y'all think about this engagement? Because here's the thing. Most of us don't live on stages or in stadiums. We don't headline tours or win Super Bowls, but we do know what it feels like to want somebody who gets us and makes this whole chaos of life feel a little lighter, you know? And if Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift can do that for each other and balance both that spotlight pressure and their A-type personalities, then as K-Dot would say, that's rapper Kendrick Lamar, for those of you who didn't know. They gonna be all right. So tell me your thoughts in the comment section. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Peace.